This is kvci.blogspot.com. Down at what name of this building?
Coastal Plain.
Old Dasher High School, they used to call it something like that?
I hear you.
Yes, sir. And we're down here with Brother John Robinson. I chose this area for a particular reason, and we'll talk about that later. Come on, talk to us, Doc. What's happening in the city, man?
Well, you know, smiling faces, sometimes they don't tell the truth. You see, smiling faces don't always tell the truth. Every now and then we get lied to by them old smiling faces. Sometimes it just seems to be that way. Seems like every time we get into political issues, we come across these political blunderers, and they keep blundering things up for us. We understand that our mayor, he stepped down for whatever reasons, but we do know the reasons. It was fun of some kind. So, regardless to the fact, this is what it's about. This is what he done. So by him retiring and stepping down, they let us know that smiling faces don't always tell the truth. But the fact remains the same. Reality always touch base and touch home. And how you doing, Mr. Mayor? Just fine. Yes, smiling faces don't always tell the truth.
I heard that yesterday afternoon. I didn't rejoice in it. I don't rejoice in the downfall of anyone. But I do see a disparity in difference in the way the mayor was handled and the 15 of us that was arrested on May 5th, 2005. We were taken to the Lowndes County Jail for a much smaller offense, and we were denied the right to mail ourselves out. Hey, we know that the mayor was booked in and he was able to sign himself out. So I'm not criticizing that, but that just may be a difference in certain ways certain people handle in our beloved community.
Well, I feel that. I understand all of that, but I'm a minister as well, and I understand that every man reaps what he sows. You sow a seed, that shall you reap. And he was there when he put 15 of you guys in jail, and they didn't reveal to do nothing about it, and all you were doing was trying to stand up for some justification or some things. And now, I guess you'll see what it feels like for him to be behind those bars if that's the case. You know, it's regrettable that things have to turn out this way, but it's just how it be. This is reality. But what about all the other victims that's going in these stores, that's caught on their term, their watch, they say? What about all the victims, the 279 that we counted over here that they have jobs because of the decisions that these men made?
Well, not only that, in addition to this, we also would like to see justice come to as to why that we've had 30 jail deaths. Nobody will talk about it. Nobody will discuss it. I think that too should be brought to the attention of the media. I think the media should go in and somebody should do an investigation like the G.B.R. The G.B.R. will investigate the Booker 10. I think they should investigate the jail. I think our politicians ought to also ask that an investigation be done. After all, these are not cats, hogs, and dogs, and horses that have died in the Lowndes County Jail for whatever reason. We are Metro City. I think we deserve better than that. What you think?
Well, of course you do. I mean, right now they're doing an investigation. There needs to be a full-scale investigation because not only the mayor is involved, he couldn't do this by himself. And it's inexcusable to say that people is not paying attention to the bills and what comes through the city. That means someone is neglecting their duties and responsibilities.
Well, first of all, also, I noticed too, I got on the web last night and tried to post on Valdosta Daily Times website, if I'm not mistaken, I'm sure I was right, and they were not allowing comments to be posted. I don't understand that. I have seen certain things happen in the community, and people are allowed to post, and so this is over and over again. I said it the other night at the Board of Education meeting, that there seems to be but a pattern and practice of keeping people deaf, dumb, and blind and ignorant in our community. And I think it's time for a change. I think it's time, as you said, I think it's run much deeper than that. I think there's a whole lot of other things going on that needs to be brought to the surface in our beloved community. And I do believe in Galatians 6 and 7, as you said. And I will read the scripture for you from the Bible of my mind. It says, and ye shall, God, our God is not mocked. For whatsoever a man sow, that shall he also reap. What you got there in your hand, there, my beautiful brother? Hold one for you there.
Yes, sir. Yes. Okay. This one here is a Frederick Douglass. I'm an artist. This is Frederick Douglass. This is one of the ones that I've done, and I promote my artwork. And this is Frederick Douglass. and he's very, and this is historic, okay? And by this mishap happening with the mayor, it's something historic that happened right here in Valdosta. We got the first black mayor, you know, of this city. It's regrettable it had to be this way, but this is historic. Out of 151 or 52 years, we have the first black mayor of the city of Valdosta. You know, it's just like the history of Frederick Douglass here. You know, when Lincoln came down to the South, and he was in charge of the White House, well, officially, he was the first black president of the United States unofficially, because he was looking over this nation while the president made his visit to the South. But here, it is regrettable that we got the first black mayor in the city by an act of a former mayor to be.
Set that aside over there for a second, my beautiful brother. We want Doc to express himself on just another one of his writings. This brother is masterfully gifted. What is this, my beautiful brother? Explain that to the people.
This here is a reminder of an old farm that I was raised up on back here in the woods. I was born on a farm similar to this, and my grandfather was on 250 acres, and by being out there on the farm, we didn't have no market for his product. Right here, down the street from where I am here now, he brought some cucumbers to market. He had to keep them there for, oh man, for hours and hours and hours and hours. And then when it did get to him, they said, "Preacher, you see white folks in the land, get out of line, preacher." And my granddaddy pulled back. We had 18 bushels of #1 cucumbers, and when they did come up, it was almost dark. And they said, "You got cold." Grandma said, "The elders don't sell them not one. They sell them enough. Get the flour and meal," and we did that and gave the rest to the hogs. So anyway, this old farm kept me blocked out from many things. And as a memory of my grandfather, and I escaped through my aunt because I got esophageal cancer. And this is how I make my escape. Anyway, this is what this thing is. I'm an artist.
All right, Doc, you've heard from Brother Doc, my brother and friend, and he's often speaking up for the economically oppressed people in our community. And Doc got something he needs to do. But before we close, I just want to say to you that we will not stop, regardless of whether Valdosta, Daily Times, K. Harris, ever do an interview on us in terms of what we are doing for the economically oppressed people. Listen to me close. We are going to continue what we are doing because we know that what we are doing is right and exact. So we're not going to change that, are we?
Oh, no, of course not. We got to have some money on the south side, and everybody is meeting their needs off the needs of the needy. And this entire county, believe it or not, is zoned Section 3.
Yes, sir.
It's zoned Section 3 with the HUD housing.
Yes, sir.
With
Yes, sir.
housing authority and with HUD.
And what does that mean, my brother?
That means it's a low income. How can it be low income and you got multi-billion-dollar mansions out there in Cherry Creek? That shouldn't be zoned in.
Yes, sir.
Then we got the Kindaloo. We got all these exotic places. So therefore they're meeting their needs of the needs of the people, and the rich keep getting richer and the poor keep getting poor. And that's got to change. We don't have not one black service station in this city. We don't have anything here. We represent 58%. But they are gobbling up all the money and federal manipulation of federal funds, and it's disgraceful.
And the strange thing about it is all of our issues, and we don't want to be redundant on the same issues, but the same thing keep happening in the community, so we got to keep talking about it. But the bottom line is, why is it that you think that the people with the education, the people with the professors, the PhDs in our community, the retired educators, civil rights leaders supposedly be, why is it that very few people are talking about black problems in our community as if those black problems is not a problem? There's problems around the world, in India, Pakistan, even in Somalia, in Africa. But when it comes down to the black man in America and the problems that we are facing, it's like we are nobody, and we don't seem to give a damn.
Nobody don't want to face the fact that integrated segregation exists, okay? Integrated segregation, okay, is the major problem that we have today. My brother, that note being said, to you viewers out there, you got to open your eyes and open your mind to integrated segregation, and you'll find that's our basically our killer is integrated segregation.